just a forewarning, my uncle might interrupt us, so like this video may not be very long at all, but I just thought it would be cool because like it's a new scenery and like I'm in the parking lot of a park / library and it's like the most amazing thing ever, and like girl, it is nice. I don't really have anything else to say other than this is probably the third time I'm gonna rant about this, but I'm still irritated about it, but like I'm getting over it, but like still irritated about it because okay, Boo Boo went to the library. Obviously, I'm in the library of a fucking parking lot. Obviously. Okay, anyways. So I went to the library, got a library card. This isn't my actual library card. This is just the one that I put on my keys. Anyways, and then I was all excited. I was like, boy, I'm gonna get like at least 6 books, blah, blah, blah. If I seem uninterested, it's kind of because I've already ranted about this. But like, you know what? I don't really have anything else to talk about. So like, so they have this regulation there that if you're a child, you can't get more than 2 books. I am 16 years old. So technically I'm a child. So technically I can get more than 2 books. Hey! Well then, I got 2 books. And they're both amazing. But like, Bobo is not happy about the like whole restriction. Because I would have gotten at least 6 books. And it would have taken me like twice as long. And I would have been super happy. But no. Why do they even have that kind of restriction on kids anyways? Like, why are you restricting the kids from reading? That's literally negating what a library is supposed to do. Like, a library is supposed to help people enjoy books, not restrict them on the amount of books they can fucking get. Like, boy, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense. You're restricting the youth, children. What the fuck do you mean? It's annoying. Anyways, I'm still enjoying these books, so, you know what, whatever. I got Traveling to Infinity, which I really want to watch the movie of this too. But it's basically the story of... I stopped the book because I'm a clumsy ass bitch. But it's like basically the story of like Jane and Stephen Hawking, which Stephen Hawking, if you don't know who he is, he's like a very influential person who's like a genius. Like, I don't even know how to explain how much of a genius he is. Like, if you really want to know, like, I'm shit at explaining people and stuff. So, like, just look him up. He's amazing. He also died. Like, I think it was this year or last year. But, like, he died. And it was really, really sad. Stephen Hawking. He had, like, this, like, disease where, like, he was literally, like, losing, like, his, like, bodily function. Like, his literally, like, when he was born, he was okay. But, like, as he grew older and older, like, his body just kind of, like, quit on him, like, more and more. And so he, like, lost feeling and lost, like, the capability to, like, move and, like, do things that, like, normal people can. And it's really sad, but he was still such a genius. Like, my God. Okay, anyways, so this is a story about, like, his wife actually wrote this. She wrote this book on, like, their story together, so, like, it's really cute and sweet, like, about, like, how she first met Stephen Hawking and, like, how she fell in love with him and, like, loved him despite his disability and everything, and, like, it's really sweet. And they made a movie adaptation of it, and I really want to watch it, but, like, I don't have it, so, like, but the book is probably going to be just as good, if not better than the movie, so, like, I'm reading the book, too, but I'm really excited. Then there's this second book that I got, which is... Oh, there's a AMR. What are those? What do normal people call those? Emergency vehicle? No. You know what an AMR is? Like, look it up, bitch. Like, excuse me. Like, it's an ER vehicle. Like, it's a ambulance. That's what you guys call them. Jeez, I couldn't think like proper English. I was just thinking military lingo. My bad. Technically military / medical lingo, because like I have a lot of that in my knee because my dad, even though I'm not interested in the medical field at fucking all, but you know what, I still have some knowledge from it, which, I mean, isn't gonna kill me. Like, it would be good to like know basic first aid and like other slight lingo, but like, it's just kind of annoying because like it replaces stuff that like normal people know. It's called, and when I call it that, they're just kind of like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, fuck, how can I rephrase this so you can understand me? But anyways, there's this other book called The Invisible Life of Ivan Eisenko, which I think is, Wind! I am Pocahontas, bitch! Also, I cussed way through that much. Okay. Okay, anyways, so I think it's Russian. It's shiitake mushroom. Also, I was talking to this girl and I was like, said shiitake mushrooms in place of shit. And she was like, what are those? And I was like, shiitake mushrooms? Like, they're mushrooms. And I was like, they're just like portobello mushrooms. And she's like, what are portobello mushrooms? And I was like, girl, what? How? Do you not? What? Like, I was just shocked because portobello mushrooms are like the basic mushrooms of like everyone knows what a portobello mushroom is. And then like I kind of get how she didn't know what shiitake mushrooms are. And I kind of forget that like people don't know my knowledge of like Japanese and Asian shit and like stuff. But like portobello mushrooms, like they're portobello mushrooms. Like they're portobello mushrooms. Like they're literally everywhere. Anyways. So this is the book that I got, like the second book I got, which is a fictional book, which also like their teen section, and maybe this is just because I read too damn much, but like I literally have read like half the books at least in their teen section, and then the rest of them, like I tried like looking at the other, like the rest of the books of the teen section. Obviously I didn't look at the, like all of the rest of the books of the teen section because that's too many books to look at, but I looked at a few more like in the teen section that I hadn't read, and they were just kind of like all really like kind of petty high school childish books, and I was just kind of like, that ain't for me. And then so I ended up going to the adult section for fiction because like I just, teen section was not doing me justice, you know? Like I don't know, maybe I'm just too grown for the teen section. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. So I got both these books from the adult fiction section, which actually the Stephen Hawking's book is from the biography because it is a biography and it's really cute. And I love biographies. Like biographies are the shit. Even when I was little, like as little as like I don't know, like 3rd grade, I like literally loved biographies too. Like I remember in 3rd grade we had this report and that we were supposed to do on a biography, and anyone we chose, and I chose, oh god, what's her name? I know, but she's African American and she was like with the slaves, and she was like a slave, and then she like got released from a slave, and then she came back and she like helped with like the Underground Railroad, which if you don't know what that is, that's like basically like when slaves or other people like they would like harbor like escaped slaves, free like slaves, illegal free slaves who were like running away from the southern/western states to go to the eastern states that had already like freedom for African Americans. And so they were running that through that, and it was called the Underground Railroad, where people who actually had sanity and like humanity in them let people like fucking like go and like harbor in their house. But then a lot of people would, like, even if they were like sane and like they knew, like they were just too scared, because like if you were like harboring like free slaves, illegal slaves, like they would just be like, oh, you're a criminal, like you, because it's basically stealing in their mind, so they basically like put you to jail for like lifetime, and like just like it's just so much fucked up shit that we did in the past. Like it's just not okay. Oh my god, there's a guy literally on a scooter/bike, and it's hilarious. He's like got this like bright green hat, and just like, oh my god, you. Okay, but this book, oh my god, that car is so nice. Like the dude has a dark green SUV and it's pretty. I love green. Anyways, so this book is about this guy who's like, I think it's Russian based off his name, but 17-year-old, he's a lifelong resident of the Miser Hospital for Gravely Third Children of Belarus. So Belarus is close to Russia, so like, I mean, I got that right, like, excuse me. Which, if you don't know what Belarus is, it's like a little tiny country that's like in Europe, but it's like they speak kind of Russian, but they won't say they're Russian, but they are kind of Russian. So like, so yeah, I kind of guessed right. Like I was okay. But he loves books. He's really smart. Oh, I didn't even realize this was a romance novel. Can you tell how much I read the biography of it? Like the summary of it? I didn't really read it that much. I was just like, he loves books, he's smart, he's in like a institute, like sign me up, bitch. I don't know why I'm interested in all of that, but like, yeah, I was interested in it, but I didn't read further than like 1 or 2 sentences. But basically this dude is like in this like little like house, and sorry, there are close by people when I don't want them to see me talking to a fucking camera. It's kind of awkward, you know. God, my uncle's taking a damn long while. But we both love books, so I understand. Okay, well, and I'm fine, because I got my books. But if I, like, literally finish my book, because it's, like, not possible, but, like, if I did finish it, I would be pissed. But I would be, like, impatient and be like, bro, can you hurry up? Like, I'm a little bit impatient. Anyways, so there's this guy who's, like, incredibly smart. He's, like, in this little child room, house, institute, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He's lived there his entire life. He's really smart. He has love for books, and he doesn't really have any friends. He's kind of like Sherlock Holmes a little bit. He likes to manipulate people, and he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm smarter than you all, like, fuck off. But then there's this girl who comes in, and she's, like, really smart, too, and she actually, like, ends up having people like her, and then she actually ends up stealing his books for, like, his attention, because she, like, likes him or something, I guess, and then, like, he ends up being drawn to her. That's literally the words of this thing. I can't believe I accidentally chose, like, 2 romance novels. Like, I mean, the first one was intentional, but it's more than romance. Like, it's history, and it's, like, cute. This is just, like, it's, like, it's, I mean, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm not a big romance novel fan, but, like, you know what? It's fine. I can handle it. Watch me be, like, tomorrow, I'm gonna be, like, halfway through the book and being like, bitch, it's the best book ever! Like, oh my god. And I'm gonna, like, take back all the shit I just said about it. Because, like, I don't know. I'm so used to, like, petty, like, ridiculous, shallow romance that is somehow withholding, like, the times and everything. Like, just, like, I'm done with that romance. Like, that romance is just ridiculous. Like, to me, romance is companionship that has, like, a little bit extra surplus, like, love and involved, like, sex and shit. But, like, it's companion. Like, who, like, understands you and loves you just like family, but then they're also, like, someone that you can get, like, down and dirty with, too. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I just feel like people, like, take romance, like, way too fucking seriously, and they're just like, oh my god, like, romance, love, it's all about the, like, sex and the, like, hormones and the, like, his love for me and, like, his worship for me. Like, excuse me, like, no. It's about equality, companionship, and love, not lust. Jesus, people. That's just my opinion, though. But that's part of the reason why I don't have a partner right now, boy, girl, or non-binary, because, like, just at my age, good luck finding someone who's looking for exactly what I'm looking for. Which I guess, like, when I'm in the future, like, in, like, 30 or something, like, or, like, in my 20s, like, maybe I'll find someone like that, but, like, still, I haven't met a lot of people who think like I do. Like, romance, like, sorry, cars. We are in a parking lot. No shit, there's gonna be cars, Angela. Such a great setting. But, yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like when people are, like, looking for a partner, you're really loud. You're in a parking lot. Why are you zooming around? Dude, are you trying to kill the little children with the books? Jesus. Okay. Sorry. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. Lou! I almost said Lou. Wow, Angela. We were just talking about companionship, not less than you just, like, have to think about lube, don't you? Of course you do. Anyways, if you don't know what lube is, you're a blessed child. Do not look it up. Okay. But there was this little boy, and he literally, like, had, like, that, like, cliche, like, bucket, like, cart kind of thing that, like, you pull behind you, and it was filled with books, and it was so cute. I was like, oh my god, like, precious child. Oh, my uncle's here. Gotta go. Bye.